Why do people have to be so damn judgmental? I mean, I had to come to a realization that everyone's gonna have something to say. Everyone has their own opinion, and I have to respect their opinions. That's the messed up part about it. But I don't want to respect their opinions because they're sending negative feedback to me. It is what it is, though. You know, can't really please everybody, any or everybody. Period. And when I look at when I look at judgmental people, they're saying something negative. I also have to I also have to come to the conclusion that there's also a moral behind that negative feedback. This is one thing I don't like about a judgmental person. The fact that they don't know what your situation is or what you're going through. They just look at the negative side of it. So they want to so they either want to their negative feedback either brings you down or is just going to build you. And that's the positive side to it. And you have to balance out your state of mind that you can't really stress out about somebody being judgmental because first off you already know your situation. Nobody can tell your story better than you. And when I think about it, they're not really gonna be walking inside of your shoes. They don't know what it's like to be you. They're not in your shoes and they can't really look at things from your point of view, and that's where they mess up. Because if they even attempt to even walk inside these shoes, they'll trip and fall on their face straight quick. Because you can't just judge somebody just because of what they look like or what how they dress or how they smell. You could fix that situation, but you know you 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 can't really be you can't afford to just judge somebody just by their situation. You don't know them. You don't know what they're thinking and what their mind is at. And that's what I had to come to a realization because negative feedback is either going to build your self esteem or just lower it. I can't afford to be around negative and judgmental as people because first off, that aggravates me and can their vibe doesn't really match with mine. So that's the reason why I don't really go into excuse me. That's why I don't really go into that negative feedback or just feed into it. Because the more I feed, the more power I lose. And the more energy I'm just giving off to that negative feedback, which makes that go even higher, which makes my situation much, much more worse. So I try to focus on the positive. And that's exactly what most of us need to do. Be positive and stop feeding into the judgmental ways. Okay? Don't feed into the judgmental comments. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing your breath over. It's not worth losing your hair over, man. Stay stress free, man. And quit being judgmental because you're not inside their shoes. Stop trying to make somebody be like you, judgmental ass person. Yeah. Stop trying to make everyone feel like they're low, man. Don't try to lower anybody or talk down to them, man, because you don't know their situation, male or female. Like I said, man, I'm just basically trying to stay on that positive state, cause who cares about a person's opinion? Yeah, you saying something negative is make me gonna let's just say it's just gonna build me more. I don't feed into that negative crap no more. You being judgmental, that just shows a lot about you. So before you try to change somebody, look in the mirror. Yeah, fix that first.